All right, today we're going to make some Instant Pot black-eyed peas. These are one of my favorites for just over rice on a comforting evening. Get your crock pot or your Instant Pot on the saute setting. Add in 2 diced onions, 2 teaspoons ginger diced, and 2 teaspoons of diced garlic. Heat that up with about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Blend it up nicely, mix it up, and let it saute so that the onions really break down. When you start to see things happening and moving, then add in 2 teaspoons salt and 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. This helps the onions to really break down and caramelize. And you're just going to let this cook for a little bit. It takes about 10 minutes for things to start breaking down. You can see the onions start to lose their integrity. That's what you want to happen. And you can start to smell the fragrance of the cooking onions and the garlic, all of that. Go ahead and kind of move all of the ingredients over to the side of the pot. After this, we're going to put in some dry spices, 2 dried chilies. We're going to add 2 or 3 bay leaves and half a stick of cinnamon. You can use cinnamon powder if you don't have a cinnamon stick, no problem. Go ahead and pound 2 black cardamoms and 2 green cardamoms gently. Either, with the back of a spoon on the counter, or if you happen to have a tiny molcajete thing, go ahead and do it in that. And throw that into the center of the pot along with the other dry spices. You're going to let them kind of cook dry for a little bit and let the fragrance develop. As soon as you start to smell the fragrance of those dry spices, mix it all up and just stir it around. Let it cook for another 5 to 7 minutes. If you think things are starting to stick, you're going to go ahead and add in 1 or 2 drops of water so that nothing really, kind of deglaze, as they say. Now you can see after cooking that the spices, the tadka, the masala has really broken down. And it's looking like a blob. Go ahead and add in your dry spices now. 2 teaspoons cayenne powder, chili powder, 2 teaspoons cumin powder, 2 teaspoons coriander powder. Stir it around and let the fragrance of the spices, come to you. You can smell it now. And you can see everything's kind of coagulated into a mass. And we're going to add in 2 cups of soaked black-eyed peas. Now these can really be any peas that you love, but this works really well for the black-eyed peas. I mean, you can use any beans that you love. So this can be garbanzo beans, it can be kidney beans, it can be navy beans. But like I said, comes out great with the black-eyed peas. Throw in about 3 to 4 cups of water, stir it around, and you're going to go ahead and cover, lock, and let your beans cook on the bean chili setting in the Instant Pot for about 30 minutes. So dried beans usually take anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes to cook. And the Instant Pot is great for making it happen nicely. You want tender beans. You don't want beans al dente, really. You want them to be soft and digestible. If they're still hard, they're harder to digest. So after you've opened your Instant Pot, go ahead and add in 2 teaspoons of tomato paste. We only add the acid after the beans have tenderized. Otherwise, it's harder for them to tenderize. Go ahead and let it cook on saute now for another 10 minutes and let the water kind of thicken up and everything comes together. You can smell the fragrances beautifully. It's bubbling and simmering. You know something good is coming. So go ahead and let it cook down until you're happy with the consistency, the viscosity, and just pour it over some rice or eat it with some fresh naan and enjoy. Thank you so much.